Right, another bit of mailbag. I've got a couple of small items here and one big one which doesn't even fit on the bench. So I just need to open these up. Let's see what we got. These are Max 7219 something. Yep, 7219 CWG display drivers, ICs. These are for my project, maybe if I need to use them. And we've got in there 20 or something probably. Something like that, would have bought a bunch of them. So yeah, I think these might do alphanumeric as well. Not sure. Okay, so that's those. I should pull the dollar sheet up with actually. I should do. Now let's see what else is next. These are M3 by 6, I think. Yeah, M3 by 6 standoffs. So pretty standard things. Not particularly exciting. Got a bunch of those. Was that 50 or something? I don't know. It might have been 100. I don't know how many's in there. Don't know. And the next thing is this. Let's see what's in here. Well, I think I know what's in here. It's quite a interesting little bit of gear. This cost me more than I wanted to actually spend. Yeah. And so we get the thing out easy enough. It's a fairly big thing. It's an HP. Pretty well packed. Quite happy about that. Let's try and get this box out of the way. Right. Now my camera's up pretty much as high as I can take it on this bench. And it's only barely high enough. Let's try and get into this thing. So I paid more than for this than I wanted to. I ended up having someone fight me for it on an auction site, so it's a bit more costly than I wanted for a project. I don't actually want this, I don't need this myself, but it's for a project to do a video on. So I'll get the thing out of here, be good. Well packaged anyway, happy about that. Now, feet are missing, but that's not a big deal. There you go. It's pretty tall, so yeah, I'll try and get a bigger shot of this. There you go. Alright. Use some light on it as well. That's what we got. HP multifunction synthesizer, DC to 600 kHz. And apparently has a fault. Doesn't turn on, which I'm hoping is nothing major. So look on the back. Fuses and stuff set to 230 volt. That's right, as it should be anyway. Came from local, so that should be fine. Let's see what fuses. Get some light on it. £3 amp. which is okay, I think. Hold on. Yeah, well, 0.8 amps, that's 3 times bigger than it should be, really, but it's what it says. So it has options 1 and options 2 installed. I think they were to do with the front panel options. Don't know what word now exactly. That's for these extra outputs which are on the front here. I think it normally only has one set. This has got a secondary set, so it's got extra options on the output. Power switch feels okay, but apparently it doesn't power up, so it's... we shall get onto this in a video separately. That's the mailbag for now. Have a good one. Alright, so I thought I'd do a little mailbag since I've got a few items here. Let's see what we got. I've ordered some parts for my repair I'm doing on this other thing, so let's open this one up first. I ordered so much stuff recently, there's going to be lots of mailbags, there's going to be like an influx of them. Because I just bought so much stuff recently. I'm afraid there's going to be a lot of them. Okay, what's this? SM16126ES. It's an AD display driver. You can see on there they're pretty small. Well, these are SOP24. So you can see how small they are. Tiny little things anyway. Again, more display drivers for me to play around with when the time comes, if I need to. I might pull up the data sheet for these, actually. I'll add that onto the video. Also, today, my bag's brought to you by hula hoops. No, it's not, but anyway. I like hula hoops, they're nice. Bit of a treat. Right, next one. Oh, it's empty. No. No, it really is empty. No. Come on, get me in. Get me in. Right. What the hell's in here? Okay. Didn't make it easy to get into. It's in there somewhere. Oh my god. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right. I thought it would be arriving soon. I'm waiting for them. They're due any day. So here are some PCB header pins and sockets. They like wrapping up in cling film, don't they? Alright. Just need to get the cling film off it without destroying the bags, hopefully. Right, so very thin sockets. So standard 2.54 millimeter pitch headers. There for this radio project. Needed some more headers and some matching pins to go with them. Just standard short ones. Nothing particularly exciting about those. You can get those anywhere pretty much. I don't need to do like a AliExpress link or anything like that. You can just do a search for 2.54 millimeter header. You know, female header, male header, whatever. And oh, look at that, here's some more. Alright, these ones are right angle headers. Now these are for my revised PCB for my project. For this project radio which I've got here. Right, so the revised PCB for this has got a got a pin out here for a angled header. So I'm sticking an angle header on the side of the board like that, and I can plug in the display to that bit. So that's what these are for. So yeah, I've stocked up on those, as you can see. I have quite a few now. Yeah, just a few. So here we go. A short and sweet mailbag and hula hoops. Catch you later. Right, bit of mailbag. Got a few items, nothing too much, just a few things. Not sure what's in there. So let's see what we got. There's a lot of them, whatever it is. Okay. Got a bunch more Arduino Pro Minis. Same as the ones I've already got. The same pinout on them. So I wanted to stock up with these because if I'm going to be using this as a basis for building a board, then I need to have plenty of them to future-proof. And if the boards, if these ever stop being made or stop being available, then at least I'll update that board to suit the new version. But in the meantime, I want to make sure I've got plenty of them. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, 20 of them. So 20 Pro Minis. That might be enough for a little while. I use some other things too, not just that project I'm working on right now. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Get the knife to work, should be good. Okay. Right. This is some shielding tape. So it's a conductive tape, which has got a bit of something around it. But the idea of this is that you can use it as shielding on cables, like on this project I'm doing here, which you would have seen the videos, I'm sure. There's a little bit of noise coming out of these cables, so they need shielding. Obviously, the new revision's got much shorter positions and everything's going to be shorter and smaller anyway, so I may not need it. But I bought some shielding shielding tape. If I can just get the end of it off, there's an in there somewhere, but it's got like a plastic wrap around the outside, obviously to protect it. But yeah, so it's a conductive tape, and the idea of that is you can just put it over the top of the cable, and it should help give some shielding and stop noise getting out of the cables or into the cables even. So that was quite expensive, that stuff, but well, relatively expensive. Right, let's see what the next thing is. Okay. I don't know what I've been ordering. Really? Now capacitors come in boxes. You're kidding. 35 volt 220 UF Rubicons. That's weird. The other one's been in bags. It's the first time I've seen them in boxes. Yeah, 35 volt 220. Yeah. Okay. Some more caps. Yeah, well, it's from RS. It should have been a clue. I do tend to buy capacitors from RS. Okay, so that's the mailbag for now. I will probably add this on to some other ones and something, or add other ones to this, or give a thumbs up, say hello, give some comments. If you want any information about things like this or these, or probably not those, but yeah, say so, and I'll chuck in a data sheet or link to it or something. Catch you later. Have a good one. Okay, so here's a data sheet for those SM16126 LED drivers. As you can see, it is in Chinese. I haven't found a English data sheet for it yet. But that aside, it still shouldn't be too bad to work out what it is. I mean, see, it can work up to 5 volts. You can see those kind of things here. Pin out here is readable, you know, outputs. 16 output. Right, this is what interested me, is that it's got 16 outputs. Which means you can drive 2 digits with it, or alphanumeric. In theory. But again, you don't know quite for sure because it's in Chinese. So, yeah. Trying to get translation to be interesting, but skim through it. There we go, there's the data information. Alright. Typical clock pulses. Data input tells it the bits are turning off, and each section that goes, it's like individually controlling each line, which suits me just fine. You can turn off inputs and outputs and configure possibly the polarities, maybe. I'm not sure. That's clock, nice clock direction. So you're loading it on a high clock, by the looks of it. But anyway, yeah. So you can work out what it is. So up to 7 volts. Here we go. 0 to 7 volts. It doesn't seem quite right, but yeah. Okay. 0 part is seems a bit wrong, but anyway. Here it says 5 volts here, which is what I'd expect it to be. So, yeah. So it looks like an interesting little device, which is why I got it, because I thought it could be good to play around with that. Because is that the specs? Yeah, does it have a pinout, a functional? You know, you adjust the current with the resistors. Apparently, does it have a? No, it doesn't look like it. No. So anyway, so it's got 16 outputs, and that's what interested me, because it means you can do alphanumeric displays with it, and it looks like you can individually control each pin, which is potentially handy. Also potentially a hindrance, because if you want to try and send minimal data, it could be a bit harder, but as long as you know what pins you want to have on, that's fine. Then, yeah. But it looks like an interesting device. So that's why I got some of those. They were cheap too. I can't remember what they were, but it wasn't much. That's why I bought about probably 40 of them, I'm guessing. So yeah. Right. That's that. Catch you later. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe and all that sort of stuff. And give us a thumbs up and tell your friends. Catch you later. Right, so I thought I'd just do a little overview of the actual place I got these Arduino Pro Minis from, and the adhesive tape as well. So AliExpress is one of my go-to places because it's usually fairly cheap. You may have to shop around. I mean, you can get the same thing from numerous different sellers, and the price ranges can vary wildly. So it pays to shop around and be careful what you choose. Not necessarily go AliExpress and buy the first thing you see, because it may not be the cheapest. Anyway, so these are the Pro Minis I purchased. Same as one I've just showed in the first section of the video. And say 20 pieces for $31 US, well $32 US. So it's, for me it's about $46 in Zen, roughly. So not too bad. I mean, these are reasonable prices. You know, it's like $1.60 each, which is amazing, really. Consider if you've got a microprocessor, you've got the press button there, voltage regulator, capacitors, the crystal, you know, the headers. And you obviously got the assembly side of it. I mean, it's just incredible, really. You know, for that price, $1.60 US. You know, it's amazing pricing. So that's why I buy these, because they are cheap and they're easy to use, and you know, it's just hassle-free mostly. Yeah, so yeah, difference is that there's pinouts for the A6 and A7 are different, but yeah, it's not really a big deal. And here's the conductive tape. So 30mm by 30 meters. Is this one? Actually, no, this is copper. This is a different one. This is not the right one. Hold on a second. Where is it? Oh, it's this one here, sorry. It's this one here, because I've got the wrong picture. Right. Here we go. So it's the wrong picture. It's showing a wider version. So yeah, 25mm by 20mm, and this is the same style. So it's this one here. So $13 for a roll of that, US. You know, so I paid like 19, and free shipping. You know, as always, I don't buy it unless it's free shipping. Generally, unless the shipping ends up being cheaper than buying one with the, you know, added on to the original price. But so this one here is another one I purchased, which is solid copper. So it's copper fill instead. So I might give that a try too. So I've got two versions. I've got the 30mm copper, and I've got this 25mm I don't know, conductive fabric or some kind. Not quite sure what it is. Yeah. Anyway, but that's what I've got. So I thought I'd show you those. Right. So if you need to find those things, just, you know, here's the phrases you need to use. But it's all pretty simple stuff. Right. So there we go.